Okay, TJ, so you said that you had the better credit?
The better credit, yep.
Awesome, right on. So you'll see how quick and painless this is. Really, really quick application. Okay, so what's your email?
It's going to be titleistfan7@gmail.com.
And then just your phone number for me one more time.
Yeah, 336-456-7530.
Okay, guys, as you see, this is very self-explanatory. The Loan Pal makes it very easy to do the application. By show of hands here, who knows how to do the Loan Pal app? Okay, we'll look at, just so you know, it is very simple. It populates their information. You need a mobile phone, date of birth, last four, okay, last four is social, and then on income, okay? Everyone needs to listen to this, and you need to take this incredibly serious. We use one applicant. That's why you ask who has the better credit out of the two. Do not run a joint application, okay? Loan Pal does a median, guys. So if Mr. has a 740 and Mrs. has a 660, that literally brings their median down to about 690. Okay? You do not want to do this. You want to ask who has the better credit score and always use that applicant. And then we combine household income. And guys, this is stated income. I don't want to sound shady, but it's not exact. It's stated. Okay? So if the homeowners make 95 and they give you the exact number, I just put 100,000 in there. And it's household income. If it's wife and husband and they've got a 17-year-old that works, get their income. Combine all that household income, okay? Throw it on there. Guys, if the homeowner has over a 700, they just move it forward. There's never going to be a check or anything like that. So remember, always one applicant, household income, okay? Right on. Come down, it will have the sales rep's information. It populates the cost. You're going to choose the loan term. Check these two boxes. Well, there's 4 boxes. And then go ahead and just write in the customer's initials. Okay, boom. Click approve. Submit to Loan Pal. I'm obviously not going to do it because we're not going to run credit. But when you click submit to Loan Pal, it'll just spin. It will say approved. It'll say 50 or 100,000. At this point, guys, make it fun. If it go like it's a really quick approval, I obviously know it's the same every time. But I tell homeowners, I go, wow, that was really fast. You must have great credit. High five. Get the energy up, right? Make it a positive. If they get approved for 100 and it's only 28 grand, I literally go, well, man, you can actually, buy solar for your neighbors if you want. You got approved for 100 G's. I make it fun, okay? And then I tell them, well, just so you know, you got approved for 100, but we only use the contract amount that comes to that $102 payment, okay? Then it will say get docs now. Click it, sends documents right to the homeowner. If there's a time where you need to do an ID validation or like the title of the home, if it's new, get that done right then and there. Do not leave the house without getting it done, okay? That's the same as saying I left the house and got the deal. Get it done, guys, okay? If it's an ID, it's super simple. Snap a photo, put it on your computer, save it. There'll be a little thing you click. It'll say choose from files. Click it, upload it, boom, you're done, approved. It's that simple. Passport, social security card, ID. Get that done. Send the docs to the homeowner. Go sit with them. Get behind them. Show them. So as I mentioned, and guys, just so you know, our tool's about $2 to $3 off. So this customer actually gets a $102 payment and then $139, so it's even better. So go over there, go over it with them. Yeah, so like I said, 102 for 18 months. If you send in the tax credit, stays there, or 139, which is still much lower in your power bill, and you get to keep the 7,500. Keep that energy going, okay? Go over it with them, get them signed. Awesome. on the next one, it's just as easy, guys. Now, contract, sign docs. Click that. Come through, go ahead and put the homeowner's email in. Okay, make sure their number's in. Then you put in your email. Guys, I already messaged in about this. They're fixing it now.
Yeah.
Remember, if it's solar edge, one inverter, okay? Always make sure that this is done. Double check the system size, the number of panels, the total cost. Just this is the contract, so make sure it's right. Now, question. If Clinton is the one that got approved for LoanPal, he's on here, but we look at the utility bill and it's his wife. What do we have to do?
Both.
We have to put the wife on because she's on the utility bill so we can submit for net metering. Guys, make sure that on the utility bill and the contract, whatever's on that utility bill needs to match the contract exactly. Even if it says 7935 Arlington Place, but the bill says PL, you have to put PL on the contract. It has to match exactly, or it will get kicked back. It pushes out the deal, pushes out your commission. Make sure it's done exact, okay? Awesome. You do that, you simply click Get Docs. You guys be clear about this. It goes to the homeowner first, they sign, then it comes to you. If there's two homeowners, it goes to the first applicant, the first one, which would be Clinton, then his wife signs, then you sign. So if you don't see the contract come through for your signature, that's because they haven't signed. Okay? Awesome. So get docs, boom. And at this point, guys, in Nevada, we know site survey bypass photos. At this point, I go over the, this is such a powerful tool. Who's closed and used this? How strong is it?
Huge.
It's awesome.
Huge.
Okay?
It's what differentiates us from other companies.
Love it, dude. I love that we did this. So, we just signed LoanPal. We just did the contract. Now, we need to do site survey bypass photos in Nevada. Colorado, you got sales support's number. Give them a phone call. Schedule the site survey. Okay? If you're in Nevada, everyone knows, get that homeowner to go with you. Go out, make it fun. Have them envision the panels. Go over to the electric panel. Shit, if we know we go out there and it's a 100 amp service and it's a piece of crap, I got rid of adders for us. We just give the homeowner a brand new MPU. Make it a positive. Oh man, yeah, this is old. You know what? It's really cool. At One Solar, we'll just go ahead and upgrade that for you. We won't even adjust your price. Guys, that's massive. It actually increases the value of the home. Having a brand new 200 amp service with extra spaces so they can do a hot tub or an add-on, anything like that, make it a positive. Okay? Before you go out and take the photos, I want you to go over the certificate of completion. The way I approach this, I say, so TJ, as I mentioned, as far as the install side of things go, just like hiding the conduit and making it aesthetically pleasing, we are a company that wants to leave your home in better condition than when we found it. So what we do at the end of your install, when it's all done, it's up there, the lead tech is gonna grab you or your wife, or both of you. He's gonna walk you around the property and he's gonna go over this with you. He's gonna have you initial and sign off on this, stating the system is done, it's installed where you wanted it, the yard is clean, and everything was done up to your standard. This makes sure that we know you're happy when that system is installed, okay? And guess what? If you're not, don't sign it until you are. Guys, be like, this is awesome. This is so powerful when we're buttoning up a cell, okay? So go through it, have them understand it, and then in Vegas, we say, okay, you guys come out with me, and which side of the house is your electric meter on? Take them with you, go out, do the bypass photos. Me and Gabe did it great. We talked about the modules, the home, the meter, all of that, guys. Make it a positive. Go out and get the photos. and spend a little bit more time with them, and then after that, it's a handshake, and you're off to the races. Guys, does everybody know what to tell the customer on what to expect? Where's our eraser? You got one over there? I'm gonna leave this shit over here. Okay, guys, very powerful. Letting the customers know what to expect as far as a timeline. This is very important.
Under promise.
Under promise, over deliver. Okay, Colorado, you guys will need to listen because you're a little bit different than Las Vegas. I need to do this presentation. Run credit. Sign docs. Sign contract. Go over COC. Schedule. Site survey. Or do bypass. Guys, if you're a closer and you're going down that path, you need to take a photo of this and you need to perfect this. This is the money maker, okay? There's 8 steps and you've got to make sure that in your mind you know all of them and you have a process and you know what to say and you know what to do through all of them, okay? Every single one is just as important as the other. You've got to follow it, and I promise you that is when you will see success. Okay, so let's go into the steps or timeline. I'm going to do Nevada first, and then I will do Colorado. Okay, timeline is, TJ, as I mentioned, so the photos that I just took of your home, I take those, I submit them to our design and engineering team. Within 24 hours, we will have your CAD, your CAD done and designed, and then we will submit to the city of Las Vegas. We take your utility bill with a net metering application, we submit that to NV Energy. We're lucky you said you didn't have an HOA, right?
Right.
Great. So once we get those 2 approvals, we go ahead and schedule install. Okay? So permit. NEM application 2 permit meeting application approvals
What's COC?
certificate of completion. Okay,
Okay.
so we get both those approvals back. Guys, if they have an HOA, which is an asterisk, remember to get name of HOA and phone number. Did everyone see on the contract where that section is?
Yeah.
Okay? Get that done in the home. Okay? HOA name, HOA phone number. We do have a bypass form for the HOA. Colorado, same thing. So we have a bypass form that we can send via DocuSign. The customer signs, which means once we submit for HOA, if they give us the approval, we can go ahead and install once it's submitted for HOA. Legally, there's a mandate. They cannot stop you from doing a renewable energy source, and sometimes HOAs wait 30 to 60 days to meet. I never wait. I have never not gotten an HOA form signed. I just get it done, move the job forward, okay?
Do you want to pull up the contract? I don't know if they've ever seen the contract.
What contract?
The install agreement, so they know what it looks like and whatnot, or?
He did pull it up.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, it's in the online
Let's-
training portal too.
Sure. Yeah, let's
let's
do.
Okay, so We submit for permit NEM application 24 to 48 hours. Approvals, this is Las Vegas, 1 to 4 days. Okay, tell your customers, okay, 3 to 5 weeks. Actually, we can say 2. 2 to 5. 2 to 5 weeks on install. Guys, be smart and aware. If they have an MPU, we know it's going to take a little bit longer, and then you need to let the homeowner know there's going to be an additional step. Okay, that is a completely different install step to get the MPU installed. So be aware of what you're doing. If you have a deal that gets signed and then you find out it has an MPU, call the customer and let them know. It's a super positive. We don't even charge for it anymore. Say, hey, you're going to have another step to your install process. I'm really excited to tell you, but your electric panel's a little outdated. We're just going to go ahead and throw that in and upgrade it for you. But it's going to take about an extra 2 weeks, and it's going to be an extra day for your install. Okay? Let them know that. So 2 to 5 weeks on install. Once installed, say within 30 days, NV Energy will install the net meter. Once that's installed, then we'll get a phone call to activate. Are we clear on that? That's your timeline, guys. That's what you need to explain to homeowners. You've got to set that expectation correctly. Go ahead.
How long does the actual install take?
It's a day.
A day?
Yeah, not even. If it's a 7 kilowatt, it takes 4 to 6 hours.
Perfect.
And then the MPU is on a separate day before or after?
It depends. Usually after.
Okay.
But it could be before. It's just up, but 90% of the time after.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is once installed 30 days in the energy.
They have to come out and inspect.
Install the meter. NV Energy drags their feet. That's one you can actually make as a positive to the homeowner. Say, you know what? They have 30 days to do it, but they obviously want their money as long as they can. So usually they take about 30 days. And if it's 2 weeks, great. But that is totally, and you 100% you have to put on NV Energy. If you set that expectation wrong, it can make One Solar look bad. It is not us. Once that thing is installed and they've signed that COC, One Solar has done their job. I'm assuming we're quick, we're efficient, but that next step is not us. And you have to let the homeowner know that. A lot of times we get our ass chewed or a bad review or whatever, it's not even our fault. That's the expectation we have to set. Okay, let's go to Colorado. Colorado. Okay, number 1 is site survey. You guys are going to schedule it and then have the site survey done. Site survey is 24 to 72 hours from time of sell. You guys have Walker there, you know they're actually really quick. 24 hours to 24 to 72 hours after sell. The cool thing is, guys, is you'll know when you're in the home because you're scheduling it. Okay, so schedule it to the customer's convenience. Let them know it'll be a max of an hour. They get up, they take measurements, photos, all of that. What they're doing is they're collecting all the information that they need to build that CAD so they can submit to the city for the permit. Okay, so number 2 is the same. Permit and NEM submission. And out in Colorado, tell them 2 to 5 weeks on approvals. Okay, 2 to 5 weeks, so it's a longer process. Once we have those approvals back, we then schedule install. Same scenario, guys. Install's done within 30 days. The net meter will be installed. And then the last step is the same. They will get a call. To activate. Guys, let your homeowners know. They'll do the solar edge monitoring. They'll set all that up for them. They will get the system activated. A lot of times homeowners can just do it themselves. It's really easy. If not, then we schedule a time to go out there and PTO it. PTO means permission to operate. Get the system running. Okay, so that is Colorado and Vegas. Guys, do your very best to set the expectation correctly. There's nothing worse than having a happy customer, but you set the expectation bad and it turns into a negative one. Okay? Let the office handle all of this stuff. That's why they're there. They are very good at it. I understand maybe if you worked somewhere else before, a lot of it was on you. Our office has got it. They handle it. They're very good with customers. They will deal with it. Okay? You can always call in for updates and whatnot, but they will get it done. But that is the timeline. This is literally what you need to explain to the customer once everything is buttoned up. You've gone over the COC, you scheduled site survey, or you guys have taken photos. Setting an expectation is crucial as far as your job and referrals and the happiness of the customer. Always, always, always under promise, over deliver in our industry. I can't say it enough. I stress it so much. I literally could show you 2 messages in the last month where the customers have said, oh, you told us this, but you guys did better. That makes them happy. It's not good when it goes the other way around. Okay? Any questions, guys? That is it. That is it in a nutshell. Colorado, Chris, if you want to ask them if they have anything.